Naughty and nice part is just.
It's like you pull a string behind him.
Yeah, you know?
You just hear him say, I will say when I moved here almost
His
3 years ago,
quotes?
that was the sheriff we all heard about. And everyone's like, wait until you hear some of these press
He's
conferences.
known around the country. Yeah, people show they're like, you guys have Sheriff. Yeah, that's
Yep,
yeah, it's
we
us,
do.
that's
We have them.
Okay, so talk weather. Let's see. We're cool down. It's going to feel like winter. What are we doing here?
So it cools down at night when the sun goes down. That's been helpful,
Yeah.
right? Because that's as bad as much as we're going to get,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Unseasonable heat, man.
Yeah.
Yesterday we got to 86, which is already breaking a record. Today we stayed away from record heat, but it still just felt so warm, so muggy. We had pretty decent cloud coverage. Stay stubborn through at least the first half of the day. The second half of the afternoon, plenty of sunshine did make a comeback, and it's actually mostly clear right now over at the beaches. But then I want to take you to the I-75 corridor and literally everyone to the east. That's where we've seen mostly cloudy skies kind of dominate. Isolated rain has been pushing closer and closer to the bay within the past hour, and some of this will continue to push over through parts of the immediate bay, even out towards South Tampa. Once you get to the Gandy, the Howard Franklin, we may get an isolated shower or two, but a lot of this energy is fizzling out. It's just going to be more of a nuisance for that drive home. You briefly need to turn on your windshield wipers, and then the shower is over and done with. You can kind of see some of those towering clouds off in the distance as you look live from the camera right here in St. Pete on top of the building, on our WTSP building. And off in the distance, there is downtown Tampa. You see all those clouds staying pretty thick on that end of the bay, and that's going to keep things mostly cloudy, at least through parts of the area, especially inland through the next couple of hours. Along the coastal areas will stay mostly clear, and that's also why we've been staying even a little bit cooler along the coastal areas, is because we've been surrounded by slightly cooler water temperatures. But inland, we've had that cloud coverage to kind of battle throughout parts of today. You've probably noticed there was even a little bit of a very small breeze from time to time, mainly just staying about 5 to 10 miles per hour. But I think tomorrow we'll actually pick that up out of the northeast, close to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. So that's actually going to help limit the potential for fog to develop overnight. It's just going to be very few and far between for that to happen, thanks to a little bit of wind trying to stir things up. Otherwise, it will stay warm, it will stay mild, pretty muggy, even as you get ready for your Wednesday morning commute tomorrow. And we'll keep those skies gradually mostly clear as we go through about sunrise. I think lows are going to fall into the mid-60s as you head out the door tomorrow morning. Now, with that slight pickup in the wind, that will impact a few boaters. We'll keep seas around 2 feet, a moderate chop out on the bay, but winds come out of the northeast right around 15 knots, especially as we go through the afternoon. So just keep that subtle change in mind. This is what the temperature map will likely look like when you step out the door tomorrow morning. A lot of mid-60s area wide. Very similar to what you dealt with even this morning, with the exception of even less areas of fog to worry about. And then temperatures climbing right back into those lower to mid 80s. They're going to kind of be flirting with near record heat as we get some of that afternoon sunshine to return. So tonight I'm keeping about a 10 to 20% chance for some of those very spotty isolated showers to try to at least make it even towards the beaches. It's going to be a struggle for a lot of the energy to do so, because that will actually happen right around sunset, which is when we lose the heat of the day. We quiet things just in time for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, I think a lot of sunshine will make a comeback. And then once again, out of the east, a 10% chance that you may see an isolated spot shower or two. And because of those limited rain chances, we have a lot of warmth to help bump up those temperatures near 83 degrees.